have your own acquisition process, because you can get these stellar deals that you would never see on market.
Teach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up, play back, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear my label gotta free me, baby.
All right, so we're back again with another video. This week, I have a lot of exciting news for you guys. Man, a lot of positive things have been trending up in the right direction, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys overall. So as you guys know, I've been working on a 6-unit. We pretty much are like 90% complete. We'll go out there later on today. I need to make a run to Home Depot, get like a little few hardware appliances, things of that such. One of the cooler aspects that's also been part of this week as well is that I have a new property under contract. And this one, I don't know if I'll be doing alone or not, but I think I'll be partnering up with some more people around. Shout out to my guy Hanson behind the cam. He set up a connect where possibly we could be partnering up on a $3.4 to $3.5 million deal. It's massive, absolutely massive. There's a lot of moving parts to it. And as you know, we get further on in that progress, I'll definitely update you guys. But we're looking at 2 luxury homes right here in Houston, in the Houston Heights. Each about 1.7 million, and this was a deal I was able to secure off market. That's why it's, again, very, very vital that you're able to have your own acquisition process, because you can get these stellar deals that you would never see on market. But I'll leave most of that to the back end when things get a little bit more finalized. But again, I just want to bring that to you guys, like, hey, we're moving up and we're moving on. So as we continue to scale, I definitely think collaboration, partnerships, play a big role in that. And so I'll be excited to see like how that all forms and develops. But yeah, man, overall, like I said, we should have some exciting progress for you guys as far as updates on a 6-unit. One is basically done. So you guys will get to see like a before and after fully of that unit. The other one's probably like 80 to 90% complete. And then I should be ready to list it sometime next week on market. So that would be a lot of fun, exciting news. But yeah, let's go ahead to Home Depot and get some few things for the property. Yo, so shout out to displays. I ended up going with this one. This really smooth finish. I think it looks really nice. Definitely, I think with the contrast, with kind of the other color schemes that we have, the wood look should, suit that pretty well. I didn't want to go just too basic all around. So I think this will be like a unique touch, unique feature to the restrooms. So I did order 2 of those. Came out total or at $843. So it taxed a little bit, but when I looked around, like for pretty much all of the selections, especially for one that I want to take up some space. I know I could have went with a 24 and been a little bit cheaper, but I know that would have looked like way too tiny in the restroom. So I think a 31 inch fits that restroom like really well, fills the space in. So I knew that would be pretty good overall for that. So just went with 2 of these. I probably, once we get to that point, sometime middle next week, order 2 more of these just for the other side, and be done with it overall. So that was one of the last final things. I think we still need some toilets, which we'll order those Monday, and like a few more handles. But other than that, man, we're pretty much done with the project. So next week we'll shoot another video to kind of like wrap up everything, finalize it. I will be doing some exterior work as well, so we won't be technically finished. We'll be done with at least the interior upgrades, and then we'll be finished from there. So I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, that's pretty much the day in the life. Alrighty, so as promised, we're here at the property. I'm gonna show you guys kind of a before and after. Right now, we're basically done with the entire unit. So I'm gonna show you guys the after of this one, and you guys will see pretty much what we did overall throughout the entire property. So as you guys see, we did put new recessed lights in throughout the entire house, or unit, I should say, which I think gave it a really, really modern feel, modern vibe overall to the unit. This is for next door, so it kind of blocks out a little bit of space, but these are the appliances for next door. They had a really good deal going on at Home Depot for like a full package of appliances, so I was made sure to grab them all at once just to make sure that I could kind of catch that deal on time. But yeah, man, I'll walk you guys over here. So you guys can see the full kitchen set, things of that sort. We still need to clean up a little bit, around here, but we have all the appliances in. I think this is a really good like kitchenette, honestly, for a rental. I think that it came out really, really nice. You have your, you know, soft close, shaker style kitchen cabinets. You know, you have stainless steel appliances, all that are new. You know, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, you have everything. Yeah, put that back in. But yeah, you have everything that's pretty much brand new over here. You have your fridge that's up and rolling, you know, right here. You have dishwasher, you know, the full nine. We need to get all this, you know, plugged in and hooked up, but don't have any running water right here. So you need to get the water connected. But yeah, I think definitely, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys the befores, or if you've ever seen the videos before this, you see the befores, but I think night and day difference. So very good positive. On this, you got a little cutout for the water heater. The only thing that I would say that I am displeased with, and that was just something not even a contract, this is me on a buy-in, is that we don't have washer dryer hookups in the units. So that's like one deterrent that I would say, you know, out of everything for this would be like, hey man, I know how convenient it is to have washer dryer hookups in your unit, and so, you know, if there was one way possible to kind of like manage that, that would have been one of the things that I would have did. So if you come over here, as you guys saw too, we did, you know, paint around. I'll see need to clean up. I'll see, you know, some, but yeah, anyway, this will be one of the bedrooms. Like I said, each unit is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So definitely, I feel like feasible for, you know, most people who are looking for a rental unit. I think 2.2 is a good size, to be honest. So, but one of the things we have left, which is why we're not at 100%, is we need a vanity. So we don't have a vanity, and we also need a cutout in terms of the electric for the vanity lights over here. But we do have, you know, the full shower towel set. These floor pans are actually inexpensive, and I think they're perfect for rental units, you know, because you get to save on costs, and also it still gives a good enough look or a good enough aesthetic to where you can get the job done. So overall pretty good. We got, you know, some towel down here. So, and as you guys see, pretty much copy and paste, same thing. I think I had some recessed lights over here as well. So you guys should see same thing pretty much. So we still need some cleaning up to do in each unit. We're not 100%. We're probably about 4 or 5 days away from, I would say, nice, clean, finish look entire unit, but really good progress. Again, here's another one. This one, we did get a vanity light in. I don't know why they only have, you know, 2 lights in. This is a complaint I'm gonna make about this particular contractor. He always half-asses everything. It's like, if you're gonna do it, just go ahead and put all the lights in. I don't understand. Yeah, we have the same thing. This is your bath shower combo. So that one looks a lot better overall. You know, painted doors. Hey man, like I said, fresh and clean. So really good progress. I'm satisfied. Again, we're not done by any stretch of imagination. Like, even look at something like this. Like, why is this not actually down? It's just half-ass shit like this. And I'm gonna pull it up just so they see that it's half-ass, you know? So anyway, we'll go over to the other side and then check that out as well. All right, so I think I mentioned in some of my past videos that until the work is fully complete, the contractors do not get paid. And so in the past, they could kind of squeak away with doing stuff like this where things weren't 100%, but because there's enough progress made, you were like willing to pay them. No longer. That's not happening anymore. Until it's actually fully complete, not paying them. So I'm going to go around, take photos of stuff that I caught with my eye that's not complete, and say, hey, until this is complete, you're not getting paid. And that's a really good bit or advice for future investors or contractors, just because, like, man, trust me, if you do not hold leverage now, you will lose leverage in the future and you will not get the work done. Trust me, I've been through it 100 times. It never works out. All right, so this is the second of 2 units that we talked about for renovation. So for this one, as you guys see, we already got the flooring installed, most of the baseboard here installed. So like I said, this is gonna be a rinse and repeat of pretty much the other unit that you guys just saw. We should be about 70–80% complete with this one. We still got to run recessed lights, so we still got some work to do with this one. As you guys see, we don't really have the full basis in for the kitchen. We still got to run one of the we got to run the kitchen cabinets on the wall. Still some work to be done. Good progress. I think they said they were gonna be done by the weekend. I don't see that happening. I would say we still have about 5 to 6 days left on this one. I haven't seen this one in like a week, so I'm just now really getting to see the progress that we made. But yeah, I can kind of see some stuff on the wall, so we will need to touch up over here. But no complaints, just given the fact that I know we still have quite a bit of work left over here on this project. So these are one of the bathrooms over here. Still hasn't been started. So as you guys see, it's still not even a started bathroom over here. Clean up. So need to ask some questions to get some questions answered in regards to that. If we look over here, still got a lot of paint need to be done. So actually I will reduce that. We're not 70–80%, we're probably about 60% on this one. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up, see what the expectations are for that one, see what we got left, and just go from there. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, so one of the ways that I stay organized throughout my projects is I keep a good old Google spreadsheet for all my properties. And so line item by line item, I have, what's paid, what's the total price, and then, obviously itemed out by each, job. And so I always do this to kind of confirm, so far, like what's actually been paid, what hasn't been paid. And even, again, I don't pay them everything up front, right? So I even just go based upon like, I paid them maybe 80–70% of the full price. And so that way I can kind of keep tabs on the progress of the labor. That way I'm able to, maintain a clear, transparent transaction list between the contractor and I on this one. And I can also keep tabs on like, hey, are we still on track on budget or not? Either way. And so again, we just discussed certain line items, and I was able to physically walk and see, what was, what wasn't. And so, for instance, one of the things that he wanted payment for was cabinet install. We do not have the cabinets installed, so he will not be getting paid for that, right? The cabinet material is there, so I can't say, hey, this is as discussed above that. So anyway, long story short, the point of this is for me to walk through, see what line items are actually complete, see which ones aren't. And that way, it's today's Friday, my guys can get paid and we can continue to keep the work going, keep the momentum going. But again, if things aren't, like for instance, the bathroom is not all the way finished. I saw a cutout for the shower head that was not made. I'm not gonna pay him the $2,000 that we agreed upon for that because it's not done. So I'll pay him $1,500 because yeah, maybe it's 80–90% complete, but it's not 100%. So you're not getting 100% of the money for that one. That's the way that a lot of these guys like to work, and yeah, I just don't like to work that way overall in terms of giving them all the leverage up front. So we're looking at middle bathroom, baseboard install, water heater, which is for a separate unit. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys again other aspects of the business. I know there's probably better ways to manage this, and I'm sure I'll find a more efficient way. But as of now, being a DIY type of operator, this is a way that I can still stay pretty organized, pretty clean. Now I kind of manage my books myself, but it is a way to, you know, stay efficient, you know, as keeping accountability or accounting for my projects. Alrighty, so we set up a matcha place close by the crib. It's actually pretty good. I'd give it about an 8 out of 10. So as you guys seen, like, I'm pretty sure in most of the past videos, I've started making this a routine. Shout out to my guy Hanson. He's more of a coffee matcha connoisseur. That's why I kind of like just picked up the habit of making a thing. But yeah, overall pretty good. Like I said, really successful day. We were able to, you know, check out the progress of the 6 unit. I was able to get some behind the scene things done that we didn't really show on camera, but that's geared towards the $3.4 million project that I was talking about that we have potential partnerships in. There's, like I said, a lot to expand on as things develop with that. I'll be really excited to kind of talk more into that as we kind of make it a true thing, but I don't like to jinx things before they come true, so that's why I'm going to hold off on that right now. But yeah, man, it's been really good so far. I have another potential flip on the bay right now as well, in a great location, great area. So if I'm able to get that one under contract, hey, that would be A+. Also, I'm waiting on getting my HELOC, and so that should be in the works within the next month of finalizing that. And once I do, I'll purchase my next lot for my next, you know, dream build home. So man, things, like I said, are looking on the up. I'm down like 11, 12 pounds, so hey, the muscles are popping out a little bit more. Like I said, there's just a lot of positive things so far in summer, and it all started from just the internal, of being locked in mentally, physically, you know, spiritually, all these things. So I realized, you know, there's certain things that you got to sacrifice in order to get to a position in life that you want to be in. That's just part of it, right? We all have a choice, and you know, if you decide to choose the easy way, you have an easy life, right? And nothing worth having comes easy. So that's just part of the motto, part of where I've been at mentally. But yeah, that's my day. All right, catch you guys until next time. Peace.